no. Still freezing. Oh, no! Not the best weather at all.
Let's get straight into it and make the bread.
Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So today is Saturday the 9th of December 2023 and today we've got game number 49 of the 23-24 season. We're heading to the Wham Stadium, the home of Accrington Stanley, for Accrington Stanley versus Doncaster Rovers in League 2. So in today's game, we've got my thoughts pre-half-time and post-match, as well as a match day vlog as well. And then at the end of the game, because it's a new ground on the channel this season, we're going to rate the ground. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Cheers, thank you. And we're in. Supposed to throw it down, that's where we're sat. Let's see what's around. Here we're going to steak and peppercorn pie, pint of Carlin. Actually undercover at Accrington for once, and here's the concourse area.
Right, so hopefully you've enjoyed looking at our pre-match antics. So now we're going to move on to my thoughts before the match. So I do this just before kick-off for every game. So if you want to skip forward to kick-off, feel free to use the chapters on this video to skip forward to the first half. But anyway, we're going to start off with the hosts today, Accrington Stanley. Who are they? Well, they're currently 9th place in League 2 out of 24 teams. They've had 9 wins, 2 draws and 9 losses this season. So their last result was a bit of a goal fest, to be fair. They had a 3-4 home loss to Swindon Town, and they were actually 4-0 down in this game all the way up to the 90th minute, and then they scored 3 goals in added time. So sounds a bit bonkers there, just a bit like Swindon Town at the minute. So yeah, crazy game, 7-goal thriller, and that means now that they've lost the last 3 games in all competitions, which also includes the team that we beat last time out in the EFL Trophy, Nottingham Forest under 21s. They lost to them at home by 2-1. So they've now lost 4 of the last 5 games in the league as well. However, the game we didn't lose was a fantastic result where they beat Hollywood 2-0 against Wrexham. So, like I say, you had that really good result in the middle, and then the rest of the form hasn't been great lately. I know I've got quite a few problems ownership-wise and stuff like that, with the chairman threatening to sell the club, and yeah, things don't seem amazing at Accrington at the minute. Also, you've got John Coleman, manager, serving a 1-match ban, I believe it's going to be this game. So yeah, it's going to be a tough one for Accrington, but then again, it's also going to be a tough test for us coming to the Wham Stadium. And speaking of that, let's move on to my team, Doncaster Rovers. So we're currently in 17th out of 24th in League 2 with 7 wins, 2 draws and 10 losses. So both teams not having many draws this season, just 2 apiece. Our last result was in the EFL Trophy, where we beat Nottingham Forest under-21s by 3-0. So the game before that were also a cup match with FA Cup, where we lost 2-1 away at Peterborough United. And our last league result was the Tuesday before that, where we beat Colchester United by 3-1. So with Forest game, we started off pretty slow, to be fair. Forest came out firing and they looked pretty good, to be fair, but bit of experience kind of took over that game, and once we went 1-0 up, we kind of looked comfy, we controlled the game, and never looked in danger in the second half, to be honest with you. But yeah, since the two teams originally played each other in the first round of the FA Cup, where we drew 2-2, we've actually won 1 and lost 1 in every single game since then. So it's been a pattern of 1-1, lost 1, and we won our last game. So hopefully we can break that pattern today and get a win on the board and stop that pattern of win 1, lost 1. But if we're going to do that, the most worrying thing for me has been our defence. We've only kept 1 clean sheet in the last 7 league games, which isn't a good record, and you can kind of see why when you look at our defence. A lot of sloppy mistakes, so we really need to tighten that defence up. We need to kind of figure out our best defensive line and try and stick with that, and try and, like I say, get them to build a relationship with each other, and moving forward kind of stick with that, so that you know what you're getting week in, week out. The keeper and defence can kind of build that relationship, and we can improve that defence. Also, on a positive note, we have got Joe Ironside and Mo Fowl scoring a lot of goals at the minute. We seem to score in every game at the moment. So if we can keep them scoring more than we concede, that all helps out nicely. So in the previous results, we've already played each other twice this season in the FA Cup. So the first game was a 2-2 draw at Rovers, which meant we went to a replay, and Rovers won that. It was 1-1 after normal time, and we won it 2-1 in extra time. So moving on nicely to my prediction then. Do I think Rovers are going to get their second win of the season against Accrington, or are Accrington going to get on the board against us? My prediction is... I have changed my prediction slightly. When I made this prediction on Ramblin' Rovers a week ago, I originally said 1-1, but I do think we're going to win this. I'm just feeling quite confident. I think Accrington's not on a great run of form. Like I said, manager is serving a touchline ban, and you know, we're not great defensively, but attacking wise we are scoring a fair few goals at the minute. We've got 7 in the last 3 games, and I just think we're going to turn up and perform here. I think we're going to break that streak and get back-to-back wins for the first time in a very long time. Yeah, I'm just feeling confident here. I hope I'm right. But yeah, I'm gonna go for a win. I'm gonna go for Accrington Stanley 1, Doncaster Rovers 3. Anyway, they are my thoughts before the match then. So got ground number 50 of the 92 here. So, and my 101st one in total. So let's head back to the Wham Stadium and see how the match goes.
And we're on the way. Come on, Rovers. Oh, no way! Oh, well, it's probably tell it's a bit rainy here today, not the best. So first half action probably hasn't been the best, but neither team's really been able to get a foothold on the game. I mean, understandable with the conditions here. It's like 50 miles per hour winds and awful rain. So as you see from the odd, it's not the best conditions at all. So neither team's really been able to get a foothold on the game. I'll try and give updates where I can, but it probably won't be the best today. So Rovers 0, Accrington 0 so far. One! Oh, again. There's gone down for injury. It's been a pretty even game so far. We've had our chances, they've had our chances as well, but conditions are kind of killing the game at the minute. There's not really a lot between either teams. Either teams just kind of struggling to get a hold on the game, just like I say, due to the wind and the rain. So I mean, you can see it in floodlights there just now. Mentally it kind of is right now, so still 0-0 as it stands. Oh, wind's blowing this way, lads. Come on. Winner! And again, come on! It's a bit of a wet one today. Not too bad, we've got an open stand. One! Oh, no! Oh! 5 minutes amount of time to stand out back in this rain. This is ridiculous. This is half time, a very cold 0-0. Not the best weather at all.
So at half time, it's Accrington Stanley 0 at Doncaster Rovers 0. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it yet in this video, but it's been a cold one. I'll talk about that a bit more at the full-time review, but with these type of games, it either goes two ways. You either get a 0-0 with very few chances, or you get loads of comical errors and a high-scoring match. And to be fair, it's been the first of them so far. Either team's kind of struggled to create anything or any plays just because of the conditions. It's just making it extremely hard. Like every time Bogue's in air, it is blowing towards the goal we're attacking, and it's just been hard for either team to kind of create anything really. We've had a few chances. I didn't get it on film because camera got out of focus because of the rain, but Louis Jones nearly scored from a kick. It literally whistled past the post. But like I say, that's the thing, it could go anywhere. I'm a bit disappointed we've not got a goal in the first half, just because we've got the wind on our side, blowing towards the goal that we're attacking. And it's always hard when you've got that, because the ball can do absolutely anything, which is a nightmare for the keeper. So it would have been nice to get a goal, but neither way, both teams have defended pretty well. It's going to be hard in the second half because we've got the wind against us, so Jones is going to have to be on top of his game because I know I'm not a professional footballer, but if I were him, I'd be shooting from all over because the ball is moving so much, so hard to judge, which is a nightmare for your defence and keepers. But anyway, let's get back to the second half. We managed to find some cover, kind of, in the second half. So let's head on back and see how the second half went.
Rovers, we do! We love you, Rovers, we do! We love you, Rovers, we do! Oh, Rovers, we love you! We love you, Rovers! What glorious feeling! Happy again!
No, you're not. Right, we're back for the second half. We're a bit sheltered, but we're still getting hit by conditions, as you can see, so hopefully coverage will be a bit better from here, but probably not, to be honest with you, but at least we're undercover slightly. It's still 0-0 though. Second half has just started. Shit. Well done, Louis. Well done. Not gonna lie, Sunday first half, I'm glad we're undercover in this second half, I'm not gonna lie. Jeez. Away! Well done, well done, well done, that's great defending. Fouls down here, look nasty.
I didn't see what happened.
I didn't see what happened either, to be fair, but fouls down and
Light on him.
I'm going to say that surrounding him here, so be interested to see what ref does. Yeah, just yellow card, to be fair, so still 0-0. Here we go, Harrison Biggins coming on for Tommy Rowe. My hands are absolutely fucking freezing, the best subscribe for watching this video so far. Not a lot's happened really, it's awful conditions, neither team. I still like I'm being upset, but neither team can really get a hold of the ball just because of conditions. Still 0-0 so far. Oh, okay, come on! No. Still freezing. That's pretty much all I've got to say. That's pretty much all I've got to say. Still freezing. My hands are fucking... my hands are red and all, so... If you're not subscribed, then I swear that you better subscribe. I swear down, you better subscribe for this. Still 0-0. Not looking like being any other score, to be fair. So yeah, let's get back to it. Really dangerous position here. I'd be having a shot. Oh, Jesus Christ, that could have gone anywhere. Here we go then, Nixon for senior. Still cold, still 0-0. Looks like they're making another change here. Ball new coming off for Sterry. Good to see Sterry back in league action. Hopefully it can make a difference. Oh no! Crossbar or saying, I'm not sure which one. I think it was crossbar. Here we go, last 5 minutes, spanning time. Neither team get a winner in these awful conditions. Shit. Let go. 5 minutes, spanning time. Not much really after this game to the conditions are too hard to really three teams play some football. Not really many chances, but we get far in the second half with that. Apart from some cold hands, literally not a lot has happened in this game, and Red players down injured now. Players smash review. We've got 4 minutes playing time left. Still 0-0. Very unlikely anything's going to change here. Come on! Keeps hands. Full time. My jeans have changed colour, but
Brutal.
yeah, 0-0. That's been a cold one.
So at full time, it's finished Accrington Stanley 0, Doncaster Rovers 0, and pretty much the same as I said in the first half. It's kind of conditions made it so hard to just get any chances away. I mean, we hit the bar with a header in the second half, but apart from that, not a great deal of chances either way for either team. But I think with the conditions, I think both teams did defend really well, especially Louis Jones. I thought he played really well against the wind in the second half. So yeah, both teams defended pretty well, but it's always going to be hard to create many chances in them conditions, especially, like I say, if both teams are defending pretty well. It was a very cold one. Like I say, my hands were red raw. It's the next day now, so we have gone back to a normal colour. But yeah, we're all just soaked to the bone. It were absolutely awful because it weren't only raining; it was 50 miles per hour winds as well, which is not nice. Like I went in, it just soaked through to the bone. Like I say, I went in white boxers, and when I got back, I had grey ones. So that kind of tells you everything you need to know about the conditions. My light blue jeans had turned to dark blue jeans on the top, and still light blue on the bottom, a bit two-toned. But yeah, an enjoyable day, like I say, which I'll get onto in a second. But yeah, point on the board. It's a pretty good point, to be fair. Only each team's third draw of the season. And yeah, we stopped there. 1 win, 1 loss streak. And we now go into next weekend against Morecambe off the back of a draw for the first time in a long time. Right, it's time for Rate the Ground then now. So if you're new here, each time we go to a new ground this season, we rate it on 5 categories. So we've got pre-match, catering, the ground itself, the atmosphere, and the overall enjoyment of the day. So give them a rating out of 5 and then put them into a table with all the other stadiums we've been to throughout the season. So this time it is Accrington Stanley's turn. So without further ado, let's get straight into it and rate the ground. Okay, so we're going to start off with pre-match then. And Accrington's pretty good for pre-match, to be fair. It's kind of one of them typical ones. It's about a 20-minute walk from a train station to the ground. You've got plenty of pubs around there. We went to just the local Accrington Spoons, which was pretty nice, to be fair. There is a pub right next to the ground, Crown Pub or something like that, which I think they do let away fans in. So yeah, it's pretty good. Like I say, plenty of food stuff, plenty of drink stuff, and in walking distance, I think it's only about a mile away from the ground to the town centre. So pretty good overall. Plenty to do. Pretty decent, typical town away day. So I'm going to go quite high here. I'm going to go 4 out of 5 for pre-match. Next up, we've got the catering, and I've been told some good things about Accrington's catering, and I wasn't disappointed. The pie I had were absolutely delicious. Went for a steak and peppercorn, but we only had steak pie, so tried that. It was absolutely delicious, like I say. Beer, Carling, but it was decent. Like I say, at least you can get a drink in the ground. And we had a really good deal as well for a pie and a pint for £6, which I thought were really good. Reasonably priced. Hardly any queues whatsoever. I know the concourse were outside, so that's probably a reason why as well. But the staff seemed really good, really friendly, and we got through the queues no problem. Plenty of outlets that you can go to get food and drink. So yeah, overall, very impressed. The pie was not quite as good as Stockport or FC United and Manchester. I'd say they're the only two that have been better that I've tried, but definitely up there with the best. I'm going to go 4.5 out of 5 overall for catering. Next up, we've got the ground, and unfortunately the ratings do come down here a bit. It's been one of them with Accrington. They have been improving the ground. We've been working stand by stand to get it up to Football League standards, because I think we got promoted in 2006, and before then we've pretty much been non-league. So yeah, we've been just getting that stand better, the ground better and better over the years. But unfortunately, I'd say it still pretty much is a non-league ground. It's quite nice, some of the stands, but the away end we started in the first half, that's not a good stand. And then, like I say, in the second half, it only goes like 4 rows high, so you get, because the wind were blowing into it, you're getting hit by the elements. So yeah, it's quite a nice little ground, but compared to League 2, that's what I've got to rate it off of here, and it's not as good as a lot of the others have been. So in terms of the ground itself, I'm going to go for 2 out of 5, unfortunately. Next up, we've got the atmosphere, and it's quite an odd one to judge this. Like I say, we made quite a bit of noise in the first half, pretty decent. Like I say, no roof and open terrace, which makes it a bit interesting for creating some noise. Other than that, it were okay. I'd say pretty much average. So that's kind of where I'm going to go with this rating. For atmosphere, I'm going to go with 2.5 out of 5. And now it's time for overall enjoyment. Despite the weather, it's been a fantastic day. It's a bit of hysteria with the weather. It kind of sends you a bit mad, which were kind of fun, to be fair. And yep, nice easy train ride there. Not so much on the way back. But yeah, good day overall. Good to a few pints and spoons. Walk over to the ground. Use the concourse. All Rovers fans together. It's been a good day, to be fair. Probably not as high as the last 2 away days we've done, but it's definitely up there with one of my favourites so far. So I'm going to go with a 3.5 out of 5 for overall enjoyment. So that gives Accrington Stanley a good score, 16.5 out of 25, which puts them in 14th place. Level on points with Ashby Ivanhoe and Crewe Alexandra. However, the overall enjoyment were the deciding factor, and them two both got 4, and Accrington Stanley 3.5, so that puts them just below them. But really good away day, really enjoyed it, and I think the score kind of reflects that. Yep, thank you, like I say, for everyone at Accrington for making us feel so welcome, and yeah, just about warmed up now, and really enjoyed my day, so I'm going to leave the video here. Thank you very much for watching. If you could please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Please do that for how long we're holding the camera for the full 90 minutes. Yeah, we're on the road to 2,000 subs, so any subscription towards that would be greatly appreciated. So the next video, we've not got a midweek match this time. It's got Friday Football Fix on the Friday at 6 o'clock, and then the next match day vlog will be on Saturday. We've got Doncaster Rovers versus Morecambe. So until then, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.